Hello everyone, I am Chaithra. I am studying in Mansa Gangotri, Mysore under the course MCA, where today I am going to explain about the artificial intelligence topic under the company IBM. These are the contents to be covered in this presentation, where evolution of the company, history of IBM, journey of IBM, IBM in India, IBM technical journey, innovations of the company, AI in IBM, awards received by the IBM, SWOT analysis which is done in the year 2020-21, and the references which I have used to prepare these slides. Let's come to evolution of the company. IBM stands for International Business Machine Corporation. IBM is an American multinational technology and consulting corporation. Its headquarters are located in among New York, United States, and in Karnataka, Bangalore. It offers infrastructures and consulting services. IBM has its own major shares with US and abroad. The history of the company. When it comes to history of the company, IBM was founded in the year June 16, 1911 by Charles Lent Flint as the Computing Tabulating Recording Company, that is CTR, through the merger of the three companies, that is Tabulating Machine Company, the International Time Recording Company, and the Computing Scale Company. These are the three companies along with the CTR. See here the journey from CTR to IBM with the merger of three companies, that is Tabulating Machine Company, International Time Recording Company, the Computing Scale Company along with CTR. The journey from CTR to IBM. The CTR has the name adopted as IBM, that is International Business Machine Corporations, in 1924. Its distinctive culture and product branding has given it the nickname Big Blue. In the 1957, IBM developed the Fortran, that is formula translation language, which is famously used to calculate the mathematical problems and the scientific equations. So still Fortran is used today for the programming, the scientific and the mathematical applications. These are the stocks and other subsidiary name for the IBM. With the stock of the IBM on 9th June of 2021, that is 150.67 plus 1.60 American dollars, which is declared by the GMT4. The founder, already known Charles Trent Flint, founded in 16 June 1911 at Adequate, New York and United States. CEO is Aravind Krishna. He has appointed the CEO of IBM on the 6th April of 2020. Currently, he is working with IBM as a CEO. Revenue 7,360 crores of US dollar in 2020. It has serving around 177 countries all around the world. The subsidiaries: Red Hat Software, Kyndryl, IBM Private Limited in the Karnataka, and Aspera, many more. IBM Private Limited is the Indian subsidiary for the IBM. These are the logos which have used by the IBM from 1888 to till today. 1888 it has used as CTR. In 1891 Computing Scale Company. Next 1911 Computing Tabulating Record Company. Then in 1924 it has changed its name and also logo as IBM, that is International Business Machines. In 1947 and 1956 it has been become the bold letters of IBM. Then 1972, for its brand value of its nickname is called Big Blue. So its logo has also become the big IBM in the blue color. Now today it has been adopt the new logo with the avatar artificial intelligence, that is IBM with the logo. In IBM in India, IBM India Private Limited is the Indian subsidiary of IBM. It has facilities in Bangalore, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, Pune, Gurgaon, Noida, Chhattisgarh, Indore, Bhubaneswar, Coimbatore, and Hyderabad. Headquarters in India is Bangalore. These are the three main pillars or the key persons for the IBM success. That is Mrs. Vanita Narayan, she is the regional general manager of IBM. Mr. Shankar, he is the senior advisor and the general manager of IBM. And Mr. Rajesh Naimbar, he is the vice president and the general manager of IBM for till. The nature of the business and the business sectors. We all know IBM is one of the famous technical sector from 1911. Its industry for serving are computer hardware, computer software, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, IT services, and IT consulting. The IBM technical journey. When it comes to IBM technical journey, IBM's specialty was mainframe computers. That is manufacturing the mainframe computers with expensive medium to large scale computers that could be processed the numerical data at a great speed. The company did not enter the growing market for personal computers till 1981. After that, the IBM introduced its own personal computers for the market. The new semiconductor chips based on technology were making computers smaller and easier to manufacture, allowing the smaller companies to enter the field and exploit the new developments such as workstations, computer networks, and the computer graphics. In 1995, IBM purchased Lotus Development Corporation, a major software manufacturer company, in 1995. In 2002, IBM sold its magnetic hard drive, which is its own invention, for the business of 2.05 billion of the US dollars for the Japanese electronic firm of Hitachi Limited. In the December 2005, IBM sold its personal computer division to the Lenovo Group, a major Chinese manufacturer. In addition to cash, security, and the debt restricting, IBM acquired an 18.9% of stake in Lenovo, which is acquired the right to market its personal computers under the IBM label through 2010. After 2002, IBM has sold its magnetic drive to the Hitachi company with a joint venture. Till 2005, it has been manufactured the magnetic hard disk drive. Then it's expired the joint ventures. Then it come out of the Hitachi company from the joint ventures. With these diversities, IBM shifted from manufacturing so-called commodity products in order to concentrate on computer services, software, and supercomputers. And the scientific research division is the main motto of IBM during that period. Since 2000, IBM has placed one of its supercomputer consistently at the near and the top of the industry list of the most powerful machines as measured by the standardized computation test. In addition to producing supercomputers for the government and the large corporations, IBM's supercomputer division, in cooperation with the Toshiba Corporation and the Sony Corporation of Japan, designed the cell boarding engine developed over the 4-year period beginning in the 2001. This advanced computer chip has multiple applications from supercomputers to Toshiba high definition television to Sony PlayStation 3 electronic game system. IBM has designed the computer graphic chips for the Microsoft Corporation Xbox 360 and the Wii games systems. These are some of the famous innovations done by IBM, that is automated teller machine ATM. ATM is one of the famous innovation done by ATM. Even if the person doesn't know about the computer system and how the software work, he can deal with the automated teller machine for his withdrawing cash, saving passwords, and changing passwords and checking balance. Nowadays, ATM has been updated with a few more features, that is transferring money and we are depositing money to ATM. It seems these are some of the features. Next, when it comes to floppy disk, hard disk drive, electronic key punches, magnetic script cards, virtual machine, scanning tunneling microscope, reduced instruction set computing, relational databases, universal product code, financial swap, dynamic random access memory, Watson artificial intelligence. These are the some of the innovations done by the IBM company when it comes to Watson artificial intelligence. It is one of the main invention and the invention done by the IBM company, which helps to take over its brand value to the next level. Inventions of the IBM, which are the picturized here: electronic key punchers and the floppy disk, hard disk drives, automated teller machine, and microscope scripts, and the clean gold surfaces, nanotubes, and the many more. This is the artificial intelligence, Watson's artificial intelligence. Watson's avatars inspired by the IBM Smart Planet logo. As already I said, IBM, the new logo of IBM has become the Smart Planet logo for the artificial intelligence. Watson, an IBM artificial intelligence computer which is capable of learning as it operates. The project debater. The project debater is the first AI system that can debate human on a complex topics. The goal is to help the people to build persuasive arguments and make well-informed decisions. It is one of the best project which is done by IBM, where it helps the human to deal with the complex problems in order to debate with other persons. The project Green Sigma. When it comes to project Green Sigma, IBM nowadays, IBM has been deal with an eco-friendly systems. So the Green Sigma is an active management Six Sigma system which is currently being developed and enhanced through the Innovation Center in Dublin. Its goal is to manage and reduce the carbon footprints list, achieving the associated economic and environmental benefits. Green Sigma is focused around the element of carbon, water, atmospheric emissions, liquid waste, solid waste, ground emissions, and many more. So, in order to reduce all these things, IBM was nowadays focusing on the project Green Sigma. These are all the open source artificial intelligence projects which are done by IBM, ELRA, AI Fairness 360, AI Expandability 360, CLAI, AI Emergency Control Room, FRIDA, Watson Developer Cloud, that is Shift SDK, Watson Developer Cloud, Unity SDK, Watson on Node-RED, Fedric for Deep Learning, C Store, Apache System ML, Adversal, Robustness 360 Toolbox, AdFrac, Merlin, and many more. These are all the four prestigious awards received by the IBM. It has been received many more awards which we can dig up and we can learn many more awards. I thought these four are the most preservative and respectable awards for the country, that is world's most respected companies. Childhood education reform, these two are the corporate citizenship awards which is received by the IBM. The most valuable pollution prevention award, environmental excellence award, excellence in environmental engineering award. This is the SWOT analysis by 2021. Every when it comes to every person or a company, he has some SWOT analysis, that is strength, weaknesses, and opportunities and threats. When it comes to company, these are the sum of the strength which has to improve its market value, name, fame, and many more. Reputable name, brand value, business module, research and development, employee training, merger and acquisition. When it comes to reputable name, IBM was since living from 1888. It has its own reputable name. And the brand value, for its brand value only, it has got the name called Big Blue. And the business model, it has been developing a business model with a very efficient and scientific manner. Research and development, it has given the best for the research and development of the company as well as the country. Employee training, not only each and every fresher cannot work like a experienced person. For that, in order to make the every person more skilled and knowledgeable, IBM provide the special training for the employees in order to get improved skill and many other things. Mergers and acquisition, IBM was merged and acquires many more stocks in different companies and with different countries. Weaknesses, when it comes to weaknesses, each and every person in the company has its own weaknesses. We need to deal with those weaknesses in order to get succeed. The drop in popularity, legal problems, competition, inefficient financial problems. These are the some of the weaknesses which are faced by IBM, not only IBM, with other companies also. Opportunities, expanding a consultancy businesses, other expansions and acquisition, technical advancements, interpreting marketing trends, market competition, recession, currency inflation, laws, regulations, and economic policy. These are the some of the threats which are faced by IBM company. The references. Before going to references, I wanted to mention some more points with IBM. IBM contribute many contribution in the during the time of World War II, which is the very recession time for the country. It not only produced the software product, it also produced rifles and many other weapons for the country, not for the wealth and the safety of the country. IBM, nowadays IBM was signing the new AI venture, that is, now IBM was signing with 10 years of partnership with BIAL for the digital transformation of the country. So these are the some of the points. These are the that BIAL transfership was received by 10 years before message, which is presented. And these are the references: http www.ibm.com, http slash slideshare.net, wikipedia.com, w3organization, javapoint.com, cnbc.com, and many more of the references which I used to prepare these slides. At last, thank you. I would like to thank Damani ma'am for giving these opportunities to dig up some of the information about the company with regarding their manufacturing, their artificial intelligence. With the project debater, I got some of the information and the knowledge about the debater, how it works and how what are the things it can accept as a input, and how the output is produced by those project debaters and green sigma project and many more. If I dig up the information about the IBM, I'll get more and more. I don't know how to what are the things to mention and what should not, but with my knowledge I have mentioned these things. Thank you so much, and thank you all.